Welcome back to Julie's Wreath Boutique. Tonight we have a special treat. We are going to do a Look for Less collab with the Latina next door. This is a friend of mine that I met through YouTube, and she is the most talented home decor, all the things farmhouse for YouTube. So what I want you to do is watch this video, and then you're going to go to Yami's page and watch hers. Okay, so let's get this project started. So I was like browsing the internet and I thought I'm going to go over to Pottery Barn and I'm going to see what they have. So I went over and I got inspired by this wreath that they had on their website. Now I thought, my goodness, it was $229. We can do better than that, guys. We can do better. So I'm going to take this grapevine wreath, and you know the drill if you've been watching me for any length of time. We got to give our grapevine wreaths a haircut. So that's where we're going to start. And I really do hope you'll go watch Yami's page, because she's going to do a similar wreath for less to show you how you don't have to spend the big bucks to have a beautiful wreath on your front door. Okay, so we're going to grab these lemons that I got from Amazon, and they were all a very reasonable price. I'm going to be able to leave you the links for everything that we got in the description box below. So again, we're doing this on a budget. We're going to take these little floral picks that I had on hand. You can pick them up at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, and even on Amazon, I'm sure. So we're going to take out the stems. You don't really have to take out the stems because these are made of styrofoam, and it was really easy to do. So let's get these lemons prepped for our wreath. So when I went to do my research to make this wreath, I went on Amazon and I found these magnolia style picks. And what I liked about them was that they were a little bit bendable, but they were already cut. So we're going to use our Surebonder glue pot. You know me and that glue pot. It goes everywhere I go. Not really, but you understand. It's a crafting must-have, and I have everything in my Amazon storefront for the tools that I use. So we're just going to start by taking our grapevine wreath that we got at Michael's, and then we're going to just start putting these leaves in. And as you can see, I start putting one in the center, and then I'm going to put two off to the side. And we're just going to keep this motion until we have this whole wreath full of these beautiful leaves. And honestly, this was pretty economical. I want to say I paid like less than $12 for a pack of these, and you get 40 leaves. So depending on how big of a wreath, this is an 18-inch wreath, you can do more or less, and it's just really handy to have and great quality too. So now we use two of the packages of the magnolia leaves, and you really are getting two wreaths in one here, because I just showed you how to make a magnolia wreath without having to spend a lot of money. So anyways, we're going to add our lemons here, and again, we're going to use that Surebonder glue pot. It just makes it a little bit easier, but if you have a glue gun and you want to just use that, that's totally fine too. It'll all work out in the same. So make sure you guys go over to Yami's page. I will be leaving her link down below in the description box, and I will pin it in the comments. But listen, do me a favor. You know how I always ask you to leave me an emoji? Well, since we've got lemons here, I want you to leave Yami a lemon emoji in her comments so that she knows that Julie sent you. And make sure you subscribe. She has a great channel, everything farmhouse, everything home decor. They're building a beautiful farmhouse, and you're going to want to see that journey. So make sure you subscribe and follow her as well. But I love how vibrant this is already. I could just leave the lemons on and just be done. I just think that this bright color is just so beautiful, and really have so much fun with it. You know, have fun with what you're doing. Nothing has to be perfect for your front door or for your home. What matters is that you tried and that you made something and you created something. So when you get the lemons on, then we're going to grab a few things from Hobby Lobby. So in the original wreath, they had more of a green berry, and I really couldn't find something that was similar. I checked Michael's and I checked Hobby Lobby, and I couldn't find something that was very comparable. But I thought these blue berry-like stems were perfect. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of deconstruct it so that we can get the biggest bang for our buck here. I only use one of these branches, and if you've never watched me before, I always like to take a branch and then kind of cut it down into 2 to 3 pieces to use for any type of wreath. And then that way we can use everything that we have and you don't have to spend a lot of money. But it was really simple to do with this. And again, I will leave the link what products I use from Hobby Lobby down below. Then we're going to put it all together. So we're going to just add it, and you're going to kind of have to pull back on your magnolia leaves because we're going to go underneath, all right? And I try to keep these pretty close to all of the lemons in this wreath, but I think it's just, I love the blue because it kind of gives another kind of summer feel and another pop of color into our wreath. And I just feel like it just kind of adds more. At this point, you could stop at this. You don't have to keep going, but I really found some really pretty greenery that I wanted to try that I believe was new at Hobby Lobby. So that is the next step in this, but this was so much fun and so easy. I probably made this wreath, I know I made it in less than an hour. So this is not a time consuming project, and this is something you could do in an afternoon and put it on your front door, which is always so nice. But I think this is going to be so beautiful, and actually it's hanging on my front door right now too. So this is the new greenery. If you have found it at Hobby Lobby, great, but I have not seen this before. Maybe it's new to my store. But again, we are just going to break off or cut off each of these pieces to make a better kind of fill for our wreath, and I really like how this comes together. So again, we're going to just kind of go underneath the magnolia leaves, and if you didn't want to use a magnolia leaf for this particular project, you could use a shorter leaf. You could use anything that you have on hand. This wreath was a combination of beautiful leaves, and I just felt like the magnolia leaf on Amazon really kind of filled the gap for me. But listen, if you are new to my channel, if you came over from the Latina next door, make sure you subscribe. Every Sunday night we put out a new crafting project. We do a lot of wreaths here, but we love to craft, and I love to encourage you to kind of step out of your normal day-to-day routine and make something beautiful. I really feel like crafting is almost a type of therapy. And listen, it doesn't have to be perfect to go on your front door or in your home, and it's made with love when you make it yourself. So I hope you guys will stay a while and watch us every Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when we post a new video, and sometimes during the week as well. But listen, I want to just show you how easy it is to craft something like this. You don't have to be a professional. You can do this yourself. And I think this is coming out beautifully. I just love it. So I'm just going to show you how we do this a little bit faster, and then I'm going to show you how to tidy up the back of it. All right, so you're going to flip the back of it, and you're going to find that you have a little bit of those magnolia leaf sticks or stems coming through. So we're just going to go through and take some scrap of felt that I always have on hand, and we can glue it down, but also you're just going to trim it up just a little bit. But this is what it looks like on my front porch. As you can see, I'm standing. You can see my shadow. But listen, it turned out beautifully. I love the size of this wreath, and I hope you guys will come back next Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a brand new video here on Julie's Wreath Boutique. Have a great night, and go watch Iyami's page.